Hi everyone and welcome to the race vlog. Tomorrow is the Royal Parks Half Marathon for which I have trained for 11 weeks. So it is Saturday afternoon and I thought I would start the vlog now and cover a few things that I might forget to talk about tomorrow morning before the race. Firstly, although we live in London where the race will take place, we actually made the last minute decision to book a studio close to the start line to make both our lives easier tomorrow. Obviously, for me, if I don't need to take public transport tomorrow, if I'm close to the start line, then I've got more time and less stress and I can stay inside a little bit longer because it's not going to be really warm. Also, Ben is currently training for a marathon. He has a 20-mile long run tomorrow, which he will do before spectating my race and supporting me. So it needs to be done fairly quickly and we thought it would just be better if we're close to the start line. Now more specifically about my race. So as I said in the previous video, I will be carrying with me a pack of these energy chews, and then tomorrow morning I'll prepare 2 small bottles with water and then this electrolyte and carb mix that Ben will have with him, and then hopefully I can grab a bottle at around kilometer 8 and then another one at around kilometer 15. It's not going to be really warm and I'm not expecting to desperately need electrolytes, but I do find that it's really nice to sip on a flavored drink. So that's the main purpose of these bottles. For now, I will chill and I'll see you tomorrow morning. And there we go, guys. It's race day. I was looking at my training yesterday and I did a total of 573 kilometers in this prep. It would have been well over 600 kilometers if I hadn't had to stop for a little over a week for this small surgery. So yes, 573 kilometers, 11 weeks, I don't know how many runs, and today is the day. It's race day and I hope it's going to be a great day, but I am not so sure. How do I feel? Well, I don't know. I'm okay today, but yesterday, like late afternoon last night, I started to have some weird stomach cramps and I was a bit scared that I might be coming down with something, but I'm okay this morning. But it might also be that time of the month coming to knock on the door today. And if something can crash a race for me, well, it does. But one thing I'm glad I did is I brought a pair of spare shorts because the ones I wanted to wear originally with all the pockets, well, they feel too tight on the waistband today. So I don't think I'll be too comfortable. So I decided I'm going to wear my other pair. They don't have side pockets and it's just going to be a little less handy, but they feel a little looser on the waistband and I think overall it's just going to be better. Right, so now what time are we on? It is 7:40, so we've got a little over half an hour before we need to set off. Ben just came back from his run, that went well. And yeah, so the race starts at 9. The runners start entering their pens at 8:40 and I'll aim to arrive for 8:30. I don't want to be there too early because I don't want to just hang around in the cold. From here to the start line should be about a 15-minute jog. Go to my pen and then it's go time.
How are you feeling?
I'm so happy with today's race. I know I did not get my A goal, but I can't be unhappy with 1 hour 37 minutes and 33 seconds. And that's even more motivation to keep training and try to get that sub 137 at the next half marathon. Right, so let's rewind to this morning. So it was a bit stressful. Long story short, it was a bit of a faff to check out and leave our suitcase at reception, although we had been told yesterday that it was going to be possible and no problem. So it meant that I did enter my starting pen a little bit later than I had planned. And when I entered it, it was jam-packed and I was stuck about 50 meters behind the pacer for 1 hour 50. So it's absolutely not where I wanted to start, but I thought nothing I can do about it. To be honest with you, I was just so happy to be running, to be feeling good. Mother Nature was leaving me alone today. I had this big smile on my face and I was just really enjoying it. Might be TMI, but basically ever since I got the jabs last year, my cycle has been all over the place and I never know when it's gonna happen each month, which is why when I woke up bloated this morning, I was like, this is it, isn't it? But turns out no. False alert, it wasn't it. I was good today. You know what's funny? Strava says I did run a sub 137. The Strava splits are absolutely inaccurate for this race, so we're gonna use the splits that we have from the official race results, and look at that. Negative split and strong finish. I wish I could say it was great execution on my part, but not at all. My GPS was all over the shop. I had no idea of the pace I was running at for most of the run, and I don't wear a heart rate monitor, so I couldn't refer to that either. So yes, I guess it was intuitive running, a little bit of luck, but yes, great splits either way. If I had tried, I wouldn't have done any better than what I did today in terms of pacing. One thing that really surprised me today was the amount of support we had. The crowds. I did not expect so many people to come and cheer us on. But we were 16,000 runners, so obviously we were going to have a lot of spectators, but I just didn't expect that and it was a really nice surprise today. So I felt really strong all the way till the end, crossed the finish line, feeling really happy. I found Ben, went back to the accommodation, picked up our suitcase, then we went for a refuel lunch at an Italian restaurant. It's called Ave Mario in London. It's really good and I love the decor of this restaurant. And then we went home. So if you're looking to do a half marathon in London, I would honestly tell you to consider the Royal Parks half. Put your name in the ballot when it opens up for next year and then you'll see if you get in. But honestly, great organization, amazing course around the parks, not too much elevation, amazing support. It is a little expensive. I'm pretty sure I paid about £60 for my spot, but I'm glad I did it once. It's not something I would do every year, but honestly, once in a lifetime, it's definitely a race I would recommend you experience. I can't say it enough. I'm so glad with how today went. And it's not just for me, it was also for Ben because he's been coaching me, he's invested time into this, and obviously him coaching me is working and we're going to carry on and I'm just really happy about that. So this is the official end of the Royal Parks Half Marathon training series. We'll be on to the next chapter really soon. If you run it today, congratulations. I hope you had a great race. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks again for the support as always. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye!